they make their way in.
It's breezier today, isn't it?
It's going to be hold on to your hats today, I think, isn't
See
it?
that from the first carriage. Bit of carriage 2 in just a second, but Ruff, again, you've been focusing on the horses, haven't you?
Yes, you know that the two lead horses pulling the carriage of the king. They pulled the carriage. They're called Milford, Haven and Shadow, and they pulled the carriage of Chippy the Colour and their half brother and sister. Rather sweet, isn't it? In the second carriage, there's a horse called Holyrood, and he's actually third generation royal horse, and his grandfather is the statue in Windsor, the roundabout.
Is that right?
Some of you didn't know.
Oh, wonderful. You could call it useless information, but I think very important information
very
as well.
important. He's called Thor when he was called Thor.
There's Queen Camilla, looking fabulous. It was a blow yesterday, reaching high, ran no sort of race, was a bit free in the race, maybe didn't stay. That was a disappointment, but royal chances to come today, and royal trainers in a carriage to come later. But let's go to the second carriage, which has got a number of photographers here today, Charlotte.
Yes, I think this will have everyone excited, won't it? So in the second carriage today, we have the Prince of Wales and the Princess of Wales, the Duke of Richmond and Gordon and the Duchess of Richmond and Gordon.
Oh, do you hear the cheer?
And look at that. There is much excitement for the fact that the Prince and Princess of Wales have made an appearance today. And can I just say, her outfit is so striking. Look at that colour, because we don't often see the Princess of Wales wearing really strong, bold colours like that. We saw her most recently, didn't we, where she was wearing a cream dress to Peter Phillips's wedding. And this is a real eye-catching outfit from her, and it's great to see.
And her husband has matched up with the yellow buttonhole.
I like a bit of colour coordination.
You and Mark Hayes.
I think that was very well done, wasn't it, on their part?
There's a different feel about the place. I'm looking away to my left. There weren't many snappers here yesterday. There's a bank of photographers. Everyone getting into position. And when they first come up on the big screen, that's when the racegoers realise who is here, bruv.
The real jeopardy is the hats. Can you imagine it? Poor Princess of Wales, she's going to have to hold onto her hat the whole way up. She lets it go. Can you imagine it blew off just as she turned in?
It looked firmly pinned on to me. Now, these very well-dressed ladies are in carriage 3, and one gentleman on the far side.
Yes, we have Mr.
Podcasters will know who this is.
They will indeed. Mr. Rory Stewart, Mrs. Rory Stewart, the Lady Sarah Keswick, and the Marchioness of Lansdowne. And Mr. Rory Stewart, former government minister, now author, academic, and the podcaster. The rest is politics. Do you know, he was at Eton, so perhaps he'll be offering some advice about Prince George.
Oh, yes, we had that
Going there in
yesterday,
September, and he used to tutor Princes William and Harry, interestingly enough.
Now tutors us about the world of politics and
So there we go.
on the Middle East and elsewhere.
He set up a charity actually with King Charles back in the day, in 2006, in Afghanistan, so they've worked together previously.
This is what we describe carriage for as a racing carriage.
Yes. In the racing carriage we have Mr. William Haggis, Mrs. William Haggis, Mr. John Gosden and Ms. Rachel Hood, which I know that you will know all about. Mr. William Haggis, Mrs. William Haggis, horse trainers of course. He has been one of the trusted horse trainers for the royal family for many years now, and he says the king is marvellous to train for because he produces some beautiful horses. And Maureen Haggis, the daughter of the late great jockey Lester Piggott, and the Godsons, renowned horse trainer, trained over 4,000 winners in his time.
He has 71 of them at the royal meeting. Big chances today. William on the far side in fashionable yellow. Well done, Mr. Haggis. He's had 17, bruv.
Yeah, well, they've got 10 rounds between them, but I think that 2 years ago, William Haggis should have been knighted on the spot because he produced the greatest day of the King's racing life so far. This is, remember, Desert Hero got up in the last stride under Tom Marquardt, and the place came alive. We were all slightly worried, would the King really follow Royal Ascot, follow his mother? Remember, Desert Hero was a true hero. It was a wonderful, wonderful day.
And the great thing about those two being there in carriage 2, that will take racing and Royal Ascot from the back pages to the front pages, you can guarantee. And that colour is absolutely stunning.
It's so brilliant, isn't it? And I know there'll be such an excitement, such a buzz at the fact that they are here today. And this is what the late Queen, of course, used to do, didn't she? She always used to wear a bright colour because she knew how people wanted to catch a glimpse of her, so she made sure that she could be seen from anywhere. And I think it's lovely to see the Princess of Wales do that as well. And she couldn't make it last year, could she, of course? So it's really lovely that she's able to be here this year.
Now, we saw yesterday loads of local children from schools around Ascot were here, and it's the same again today, Mark.
This is such an amazing thing that Royal Ascot do here, where they invite 400 local children from the local schools to come and see the King and Queen in the royal procession, and there is incredible excitement here. As you can see, the King is just, and look, the King and Queen are just passing at the moment. I will doff my hat, there we go. It is such a special moment seeing this and seeing all the children's faces as well. It really is just magical. I think, look, he's waving at you. He's waving at you guys, isn't he? It's so wonderful to see. It really is. And as you can see, alongside in carriage number 2, we have the Prince and Princess of Wales, which is you were very excited to see the Princess of Wales. Are we liking the yellow colour?
Yes.
She looks just magical, doesn't she? And you fancy being a princess, but only not in real life, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm right. Okay, all right then. And I've got to say, you'd be most excited about seeing, what is it? Tell me.
The horses.
The horses. That's what it's all about as well. So those incredible Windsor Greys as well. Having a lovely time here, aren't we?
So there is carriage 2. Just in carriage 3, Charlotte, you mentioned Lady Sarah Keswick. How chipped Keswick used to love his, well, he loved his football, and Arsenal in particular loved his racing, and he'll be much missed on a day like this. And she and the Marchioness of Lansdowne are both what are called the Queen's companions.
Yes, so that's the modern day version of a lady in waiting. So they've been very good friends with the Queen now, both of them, for many years. Lady Sarah Keswick, she's a keen horse lover, and it's reported she jointly owned a racehorse with the Queen. They're often seen together at events, and she visited the King and Queen at Balmoral last year. And the Marchioness of Lansdowne, one of the Queen's dearest friends, she's been by her side for decades now, and she's godmother to the Queen's daughter Laura.
So they'll make their way up the straight mile. When they get just about level with the royal box, the national anthem will strike up, and then they'll take that left turn through the tunnel where I started the day. Day of 2 famous tunnels. The Dallas Stadium tonight, Ascot today, and you'd imagine the Prince of Wales will present the trophy to the race in his name at 4:20 this afternoon. Ombudsman defending his title, Darries, and Minnie Hawke in that as well. Most things in racing and most things in Royal Ascot. What did you make of that? The big race yesterday, for 1, and 2, the fallout from it and the team tactics.
Well, it's always happened, it always will, but you're right on the edge. It's competitive. It's a competitive game, but they were done for blatancy. I mean, you can't. Just sending a Group 1 horse a million miles an hour, finishes last, the lead is a pacemaker.
Head of
I
pupil.
thought he was a bit hard done, but they overdid it, frankly. You're going to be close to the line.
The race scores
Solid looking run.
head of pupil.
And pretty rough at the start too. But it's it's not a soft game. You have to remember that. I think people slightly thinking we can run in lanes. You don't.
So you enjoyed yesterday?
I think watch that race was as enjoyable as any race I've ever seen here. And it was a duel. I saw Grundy Mosquito. I thought it was absolutely wonderful. It had all, because it had just coming in, but it had jeopardy. At the finish, you didn't know what had happened. You knew 2,000 guineas winners. It was a brilliant, brilliant race. I was very, and the young buck on the line, Vinny Loughlin could be anything. George Bowie could be anything. Young against old, he had everything. I was really very moved by it. Seriously.
It was amazing to hear what Rishi said about the reception Billy was getting. The public had really taken to him. He really gave the meeting a lift. Right, here we go then. The royal procession making its way into the paddock. As you can see, every vantage point taken on day 2. royals as they make their way. Think we'll get 3 cheers today?
I should imagine we would do.
Yellow is the colour, isn't it?
It's such a good colour. I wore it yesterday, but it's one of those lovely summer colours. I think it just shines through, doesn't it? So it's a great colour choice for the Princess of Wales.
What chance a royal winner today?
Well, every chance. I mean, point of law of John Gosden, so it's he's under pressure, has every chance, no question. Don't forget, everyone got very, very excited yesterday about reaching high.
Gamble late on a win-off at 13 to 8 or whatever it was.
Surely we thought couldn't lose, but it pulled much too hard and finished last, so that's what happens in life.
Carriage 1 making its way past us. And it's carriage 2 getting the big cheers. Big smiles on both their faces as they come past our position under the gazebo to their right. Just sense the different atmosphere.
There's definitely more cheers, isn't there? There's a lot of excitement here as the carriages are making their way past.
Well, Alistair Campbell will make all of this with he and Rory Stewart reviewers, I'm sure.
I heard a wonderful story about Rory Stewart the first time he stayed at Highgrove. He got locked in the bathroom and had to be cut out of the bathroom with axes, which was rather an unfortunate start. That's while he was a tutor. And he had to alert Charles at the time, saying, I am locked in the bathroom. He's like, don't worry, I'll stay here all night.
All just to get locked in the
I know.
bathroom. Right, here we go. Dismount from the carriages. It's the back of the 2 trustees, the directors. Harry Morley on the left, Lady Selina Carter on the right as we look. Sir Francis Brooke, His Majesty's representative, and the chairman here at Ascot, as always, will greet Queen Camilla first. And then Lady Sarah Chatto. That yellow with the Princess of Wales, I mean, you can spot her miles away. Look at that. And then will be time for the reception line again. And in the reception line today, it will be Harry Morley first, then Lady Selina, who always looks stunning all 5 days. Her outfits, I imagine, have been planned long in advance. And then it's Lisa Perrin, who's the non-executive director here at Ascot. She joined the racecourse in July 2022. Managing Director of International Production for ITV. Hope she enjoys what we do. And last in the line now is Ian McGregor, the Chief Financial Officer. Lovely guy he is. He's been in that post since 2014. Had numerous senior roles in Big Four and private offices, including Deputy Keeper of the Privy Purse. So he knows what he's doing. You looking forward to getting out and about, Charlotte?
Oh, I can't wait. I mean, there are just so many incredible things to see here, and that's every year there's something new to look at. We're going to be looking at a train today, believe it or not. There are train carriages here at Royal Ascot, because why not? And sampling some food as well, because, you know, there are over 30 Michelin stars shared amongst the chefs here this year, so it's quite something.
Yeah, save some for us. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Ruffalo. Thank you.